It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, brought to you by M&M Cartage. And now, here's Johnny
and Tony.
And Scooter, we've made it.
What up, dogs?
It's Thursday, final day of the week, right?
Woo!
Won't be here tomorrow. Got an MRI tomorrow.
Yikes.
Yeah. Hearing loss. They want to check. There you go. Tony Burke.
Beat me to it. That wasn't me.
I know. Sounded like Tony Burke.
It was Scooter.
They want to.
Where do you think I learned from?
They want to look behind my right ear and make sure there's no tumor. As Schwarzenegger famously said in Kindergarten Cop, it's not a tumor. They want to make sure there's nothing back there. It's precautionary.
Or the animal man.
You know,
Elephant man.
95% of the time, that's not why you're losing your hearing. You're losing your hearing because you're 62 years old and you wear headphones all the time, like I have right now.
Huh?
So no show tomorrow. As our golf went off there for a second, we got to watch golf on the screen here. It is Thursday, April 16th. It's amazing, Tony. We're 16 days away from the Derby.
I know it.
It sneaks up on you when it's like May 2nd this year. When it's May 7th, it doesn't really sneak up.
Exactly.
When it's May 1st or 2nd, it sneaks up on you.
Scoot, you take care of your credential stuff?
Not yet.
Oh,
Gotta do
better,
it
it said.
You better do it, man.
About the 14th.
Yeah, but we didn't get it until the 14th.
I know. I'm just saying.
I know. That
we both did
should have done it on the 15th. Ding-a-ling.
I forgot.
You said to remind him, Tony. I said, oh, no, he'll remember.
He said you'd be on it.
I'll get it today.
M&M Cartage Hotline's open, 384-1450. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, 384-1450. Gameday Men's Health text line open as well, 502-414-1450. Gameday Men's Health, redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GamedayMensHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health.
Where are we going to be next Wednesday?
Hit me up on the text line, 502-414-1450. We will be with our friend Pam Stallings, owner of Gameday Men's Health.
Salsaritas?
We'll be at Salsaritas in St. Matthews.
St. Matthews, yeah. Right there by Steepledon and Kroger on Hubbard's Lane.
We'll do our show from 10 to 11. Then from 12 o'clock on, the Big X takes over Salsaritas. We'll have KRC and the Mike Rutherford show. So we'll be there a week from yesterday.
We love going to Salsaritas, don't we, John?
Wednesday the 22nd. I'll get one of those humongous bags of chips to take home. And we usually eat lunch after the show there.
It's always so good.
Take care of us. So come on out and see us, and we'll say hi. We'll be glad to hang around for a while and talk shop with you. It's a big day, though, because St. X plays Trinity in baseball that night. We'll be doing that game right here on the Big X. And I'm also getting my new CPAP machine that day. It's a big day for me.
Oh, man, what a day.
It's a big day for me. You have trouble sleeping. I've had trouble sleeping. I've had the same machine for 15 years. It's about to fall apart.
I got a new one.
I'm getting a new one, and I'm very excited about that. So next Wednesday, big day for Johnny Spears. No two ways about it.
He's got a lot going on, doesn't he, Scoot?
Yeah, he does.
Busy man. The Max Pack 2-1 again. I just can't get over the hump, Scooter. Well, I had a 6-0 day, 2 weeks ago? Something like that, 3 weeks ago.
2-1's not, I mean, that's good.
It's a money maker, right? It's a money maker. Those damned Orlando Magic couldn't get over the hump against Philadelphia last night.
Sucked.
Golden State wins, come from behind victory, eliminates the Clippers. So Kawhi Leonard, thanks for playing. You can go on to the Barbados or Bahamas or wherever you go now. And the other winner, of course, your Cincinnati Reds. 8-2. It was 7-2 after 2 innings. Sal Stewart, 2 homers, 2 3-run homers in the first and second innings. Eugenio Suarez, Gino, coolest man in baseball, also added a home run. And the Reds win again. Still tied for first as the Pirates won, so they're still tied for first in the division.
So I'm riding back from St. X. I went over and watched the 26th District baseball game between St. X and Male. Tigers win 12-0 in 4.5 innings on a no-hitter.
Wow. Way to show up, Male.
And John, I called John on the way home and just tell him what's going on. I'm close to his house. He goes, "We picked the wrong night to go to the Reds game. Would you want the score to be 20-18?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, They've already hit, Hal Stewart's already hit 2 home runs.
Yeah. It was great.
I love that kid so much.
Especially when you have a little money on the Cincinnati Reds, it's even better.
Yes,
Question is, do you have any money on Sal Stewart, Rookie of the Year?
Did you have any money on Ellie hitting a home run last night?
Not last night, but I certainly did the day before.
And what did he tell us? He only hits them right-handed?
Hits them right-handed.
He hit one a mile left-handed.
It might be his first of the year, lefty.
They just turned and watched it. It was one of those, we're not even going to jog back and pretend like we can catch this one.
On the radio, they were talking about if it was at the Tundra, it was one of the closest it would have been there.
It was not that close to the Tundra.
No, but you said it was probably the closest to how far he hit it.
It was still a missile. All right, so we'll talk some NBA. Orlando lost to Philly, but they're still alive. They'll play Charlotte on Friday for the 8 seed. Philly gets Boston now. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah.
Would you rather play Boston or Detroit? Because Tatum's back. Boston's got more playoff experience, obviously, with that team. And Detroit, kind of one of the newcomers here, even though they got the best record in the East.
Yeah.
Who would you rather play?
I think most of them would rather play Detroit, but that's still not a bonus.
So Tyrese Maxey and those guys and Embiid not playing, they're over there going, oh, this is great. Wait a minute, who do we get? Can't we choose who we want to play? We won the game. But no, you get the Boston Celtics. Clippers are now out, as I mentioned. Golden State will play Phoenix for the number 8 spot on Friday as well. So we'll talk a little more about that. Baseball coming up. Kentucky gets their point guard.
Zoom!
I'll tell you what, as far as names go,
that's cool.
It's a cool name, Zoom Diallo. I don't know if they're going to love him or hate him, or if he's going to get hurt like all the point guards do
at Kentucky.
But he averaged 15.7 points at Washington, almost 4 rebounds, 4.5 assists.
They said when they didn't get right, he was.
They got him quick, didn't they?
Yeah, they said he was their choice but they probably tried to get both of them. They could have played together.
Well, they're still trying to get another point guard. It appears so. There's only one ball.
You got to have depth, though.
I got a question
which
for
they
you
didn't
all,
have
man.
this year.
Do you think? I know I read that Wright's people wanted him to go to UK and he wanted to stay at BYU. You think it was a ploy, just like coaches do and stuff, to get more money out of BYU?
That can be. You can use teams now.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm going to Lexington, guys. I got to go check them out. They're offering me.
I had a great year, and I want $5 million, and I'm going to go on these visits if you're not going to give me $5 million. And then you come back and say, well, they've offered me 4.8. What are you going to – I tell you what I'll do. If you give me that, I'll stay. And all of a sudden, you got $1 million more than you should have got. So agents are not dumb. Most agents are not dumb. Hey, test the waters.
And what are they doing now that Louisville supposedly gave the big kid $6 million, supposedly?
Look what he's getting.
And now everybody else is saying, hey, the market's this high. I need X amount because they paid him that. You know, it's like when they paid Watson, you know, for the Browns and some of these guys. Yeah. The market goes up because people pay. They go nuts.
The market dictates what you're going to get paid.
Exactly.
Period. That's in all walks of life.
Yeah.
The market tells you what you're going to get paid.
I mean, what Scoot gets, it's raised everybody else's.
The Utah transfer, 6'9", Keanu Dawes has committed to Kansas. The 6'9" junior at 12.5 points, 8.8 rebounds. But he was at Utah, and they were not very good. So I don't know what that means. He's 6'9". Now, he's going to Kansas. Tyron Stokes is 6'7". Probably definitely different positions, probably. But this is playing time at Kansas now that is no longer there for that. One of these guys is going to take over. Does this help? I know this is a reach. T.J. Walker just tweeted this out. I'm grasping. Stokes is 6'7", 230. Dawes is 6'9", 225.
Stokes doesn't care who's going where.
No, you're right.
TJ's kind of losing it.
I think so, too. He ought to do a show.
Here's the problem. He's bored.
Right.
If
only he had an outlet to discuss all this.
He is tweeting everything. He's probably listening right now. You'll probably get a text shortly, Scooter.
He just threw something at his transistor radio.
Which he probably still has. TJ's.
But
he needs something to do.
what about this deal with Stokes about he doesn't like Adidas?
I think it's a real thing.
What do you do at Kansas to say, hey, I mean, when you sit at the table and you go, he goes, look, I don't want to wear Adidas.
Here's something I've never heard.
But Adidas gives us millions of dollars.
Here's something I've never heard. The kid says, I hate Adidas. It's not.
That's what they said.
It's
He
not.
says. He doesn't
It's
like
not
wearing
Nike pays me. I prefer Nike. You know, I like their product. I wear their shoes. It's no. I'm Nike. I hate Adidas. He has either thrown away or selling anything he ever had that had Adidas on it.
Well, do you think Nike has been in his agent's ear saying, look, when he gets to the big time, we're going to have a shoe? They're already doing that.
And Nike is also telling his agent he has to pick a Nike school.
Yeah.
If he wants to represent us, then he's got to pick a Nike school.
Yeah,
because that's part of it.
Adidas is not going to let him wear Nike at an Adidas school, and Nike's not going to, well, Nike might say, hey, go ahead and wear Nike, but they're not going to let it. Kansas not going to let you wear it.
Let's be fair here. Duke has a deal with, I'm not sure who, but it's not New Balance. Cooper Flagg was allowed to wear New Balance because he had a deal with New Balance at Duke.
I can't believe they'd let you do that.
He was allowed to do it.
Wow.
But he was Cooper Flagg. He was a sure thing, no miss, freshman of the year, player of the year, going to be a superstar in the NBA guy. Stokes isn't that, at least not right now.
He's not as clean cut. Let's put it
I don't know if
way.
that's got anything to do
No,
with it.
I think it does. Your image has a lot to do with it when they're signing you for millions and millions of dollars.
But he doesn't have he's not a sure thing. I mean, there are sure things. LeBron was a sure thing. Cooper Flagg was a sure thing before he went to Duke.
Yeah.
Everybody knew it. Stokes is considered going to be a great player at the next level in the NBA.
But we've heard that with lots of guys.
I heard that with Michael Olowokandi.
Number one pick.
I mean, I'm not trying to throw a guy under the bus.
University of the Pacific.
But
you know that, Scoot?
He was not allowed to wear Pumas at a kid's school. He wasn't. That was a long time ago.
He wore ponies, John.
Over Pumas. So I think it's interesting. I think the shoe manufacturer does play a huge role in this particular recruitment.
Can we apologize to Buzz for talking?
No, we're not talking about high school recruitment. We're talking about shoe deals, and we're talking about the portal. We're not talking about high school recruits.
Buzz will be okay.
He's probably out of town, working, having fun. So Kentucky gets their guy. Kayshawn Pryor is in the portal, Tony.
Yep.
2 years at Louisville.
Who will take a flyer on him?
Injury plagued. He is seeking a waiver for his 7th year. And if anybody should get a 7th year, it's probably him. He's had numerous injuries.
Yeah.
And other guys have gotten a 7th year. So, to me, he's not going to play in the league.
He's just looking for money. He wants to stay in college basketball, makes more money.
And I don't blame him. He doesn't want to go get a real job.
But after watching him at Louisville, they can't be.
I don't know how much anybody's going to pay him.
Yeah.
He's damaged goods physically.
Yep.
You don't know how healthy he can stay.
And when he was healthy, he didn't even play.
And even when he's healthy, what's he going to give you?
Yeah.
So, but he is officially in the portal now. Sananda Frew signed. Did you see this? He is a Marquette Golden Eagle.
I bet he didn't get $3 million.
I don't think he got $3 million at Marquette. He might have got a little. He got some money. Everybody
got a good payday.
Look, everybody gets money. I hope that's. He's laughing. Somebody called. It's probably TJ, looking for something to do. But in any event, Sananda Frew will be. If you want to watch the Big East, you're watching St. John's and Marquette.
Golden Eagle.
You'll see Sananda Frew with Marquette. He should
still be the Warriors.
He was the 7th ranked player in the portal. Did you know that?
No.
The upside is big. I mean, he's a big guy, rim protector. His shooting percentage was really good because everything was basically from 5 feet in.
That just tells you that market's over. It's
oversaturated.
Yeah.
But I do think he'll help make a difference. Before we take a break, let's go to the M&M Cartage Hotline. I heard him on the previous show today, but Ed wants to talk on this show too. I thought you
Ed's rolling.
Ed, I thought you were ditching us for another show.
Now, why would I do that? I mean, you fellas are so nice to me, and you take care of me. I mean, I couldn't do that for you.
That sounds like.
I mean, excuse me, guys.
That sounds like sarcasm.
Question is being, or not a question, Frew, and you all know the same thing as I know, he got pushed around. Well, you don't think he's going to get pushed around in the Big East? Now, his potential is there. He has to get a lot stronger. He's got to have more moves than a 2-footer next to the basket, and a lot of times he'd miss those. Now, I'm not down on the guy. I mean, good luck to him. Now, the other guy,
Pryor?
Do you know that Kason Pryor got $700,000 to come with Kelsey to Louisville? You know the first thing he did was not a smart thing.
Bought that car, right?
He bought a big car, spent a lot of his money, and that's why he's looking for money now. Now, that is one of the problems with this whole thing with portal and money. And again, you guys know I'm conservative. It's going to kill college athletics. The big's going to get bigger. The Dukes, the Kansases, Kentucky. Well, I don't know what their problem is, but they've got money. Louisville doesn't have that kind of money, although you can't believe it by going by.
They got it.
Somebody's got it, Ed.
Those kids aren't signing for no money, I can tell you that.
Well, this year they really put it into it. Now, Brom over on the football side, he must have got a boost as well. And Dan McDonald, he's going to come calling for money because they're probably not going to make the College World Series this year.
The swimming coach
in baseball at Louisville, it's College World Series.
Jeff Walls is calling. Jeff Walls is going to call for more
Kenny
money.
Payne's going to send them some money.
Every coach in the program, the swimming coach, the track coach, are going to ask for more money.
Everybody that they owe money.
Everybody's going to ask for money. The question is, Ed, when does the money run out? And right now, it's running out quickly.
When does the NCAA step in and say, okay, here's what you got to do. You got to sign contracts. If the guy goes down after 20 games and can't play anymore, okay, he's got to give, of course, antitrust laws and all that stuff. We're getting into a whole different ball game, a ball of wax.
I'm not going to pretend to understand it all. I'm not even going to pretend to understand it all. I will say this: if they start signing contracts, then they're employees, and that's the last thing the universities or the NCAA wants. So you can talk antitrust laws and all that stuff you want. Once they start signing, saying, "Oh, if I get hurt, I got to give the money back," now you're an employee, and then we have to have a collective bargaining agreement, and then it's a professional league. So.
Well, we'll see what happens. To me, if they get hurt, just put them on the university's health plan. I mean, that's. But I came up with that idea.
That's fine, but you're still paying them
a rocket science.
You're still paying them $1 million not to play. So
it's so screwed up, Ed. I mean,
it's messed.
It had the right idea, but they did not think it was going to do this, and now it's a wild west.
Do you think the NCAA was afraid in the Big Three, football, basketball, and even baseball, to the extent that all their athletes were going to go after their freshman year, and it was going to dilute college athletics?
Maybe. I tell you what I think. I think I'm late to take a break, and I think you need to call Michael Bennett and ask him all these questions tomorrow.
Hey, the next time you see him, ask him if he's patriotic. Later, guys.
See you, buddy.
Hey, Ed.
All right, Scooter, let's take a break. I know you're on the horn, but let's take a break quickly. We'll come back with more here. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big Act. Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John Spears, Tony Burke, Scooter Dingus. Final show of the week here. I'm not going to lie, Scooter. I'm getting accustomed to having these Fridays off.
Yeah, I get it.
In the summertime, it's not a bad idea. There's not a whole lot going on.
But then where will people get their baseball information?
I don't know. It's called the internet. There's a new thing they got. It's called ESPN.com.
Yeah, that's not as entertaining as John
Of
Spears.
course it's not. All right, the 2026 Big X Sports Radio golf card is out. By far the best deal in the game.
By far.
You can play these courses: Park Mammoth, Old Capitol, Elk Run, Valley View, Wooded View, and Christmas Lake in Santa Claus, Indiana. The card value is over $350. You can get yours today for $149. Supplies are limited. Act fast, BigXSportsRadio.com, or you can call 812-725-1457 to get yours today. The Big X Sports Radio 2026 golf card. Tony hitting the links today, right?
Sure am.
Lucky dog.
Beautiful day again.
I'm a Buck from Iroquois, Rollo.
Slight chance of rain later on in the afternoon.
They've wiped it out,
So,
pretty much.
and I'm
There's
telling
a
you,
chance.
it's
Slugger.
It's not too hot either.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous out there. And guess who they didn't ask to play, Scooter?
No, guess who would have said no?
I think I might have said yes today.
Uh-oh.
It's all about the temperature for me, and I figured this out. If it's under 82 degrees, I'm in.
All right.
If it's 83, I'll never make it through 18 holes. But if it's 82 or lower, I'm good.
That day over at Old Capitol, man, I didn't think, John, but I thought we were going to have to call an ambulance on about 13.
I wear the brightest shirt I have when it's really, really hot.
Yep.
That makes the ambulance easier to find me.
He said, man, I'm going to stay in the cart for a couple holes. It was hot. It was
98,
unbelievable.
Man, it was really hot.
We thought he was going down.
M&M Cartage Hotline's open, 384-1450 if you'd like to join in on the conversation, 384-1450. Gameday Men's Health line still open, 414-1450. Text line, I should say. Get your text into that number, 414-1450. Here's a stat for you, Tony. We know that Connor Griffin signed the Pittsburgh Pirates shortstop, signed a 9-year deal before he even saw a pitch in the major leagues. He is now the shortstop for the Pirates. Connor Griffin will be a free agent before Bobby Bonilla's contract ends. How about that?
That's unbelievable.
Isn't that crazy?
Greatest contract in history.
I think it's coming up here. Is it July 1st?
Yep.
It'll be on social media. It always is.
It's always on.
For another 9 years, yeah. 2035, I think.
It's coming up.
If Bobby Bonilla's deals like that, can you imagine what Shohei's is going to be when he retires?
Yeah. Shohei's grandkids are going to be.
I mean, we'll have Shohei Ohtani Day until 2,140.
We won't be around.
How much money can you have?
Well, that's what Shohei.
I mean, it's just crazy.
To me, that's what Shohei's brilliance is.
Oh, everything's his
Shohei's
brilliance.
agent probably said, "No, don't do this," and Shohei said, "If I can't live on $2 million a year till I retire,
He's getting way more than
Well,
that.
New Balance.
I'm just talking about.
everything else
I'm talking
is different.
baseball salary only here.
I mean, with all of his endorsements.
If I can't live on what I'm making, and then when I retire, start getting $20 million a year or $30 million, whatever it is, for the next 20 years, then that's a me
How
problem.
much money do you think he makes in Japan?
More than he makes in the United States?
I guarantee it.
I mean, New Balance is the first one I think of because of those commercials with him and Jamal Murray and Tyrese Maxey, and I think it's Paige Beckers. Who else is in those commercials? They're great. All they're doing is shooting baskets.
Murray's in it.
And he's hitting home runs. Yeah, he's doing all
Breaking
right.
news in the transfer portal.
Go.
Bryson Tiller of Kansas transfers to Missouri.
Ooh, that's a rivalry.
So they lost their two big guys.
So maybe
Transferred to Louisville and to Missouri.
maybe they know they're getting Stokes.
I got some numbers on Ohtani.
Go.
He is expected to earn $125 million
I said $2 million. I
for
was close.
endorsements this year.
$125 million?
Just in endorsements. That's crazy. That's why he doesn't
That's why
need
he's
to
making
that
$2
money.
million a year, Johnny.
If you're a Japanese business owner in the United States, you will pay whatever it takes to get Shohei to endorse your product, because the Japanese American community is going to do whatever Shohei wants them to do.
He made $102 million last year,
and it doesn't hurt that he's the best player in baseball.
Oh, I know. Watch any road game he plays in.
Oh.
How many Japanese American people are there?
How many photographers are there from Japan?
Here's some fun trivia. He's only the 4th athlete to ever eclipse $100 million in endorsement deals. Can you name the other 3?
I'll go Tiger.
Yep.
I'll go
Tom Brady.
There's going to be an obscure sport here somewhere.
Oh, it's got to be a soccer or a race car.
How about the surfer?
Nope. Y'all want the sports?
Yeah, give me the sport.
All right, tennis and basketball.
Tennis as
Better.
Yep.
Roger, yeah. And what's the other one?
Basketball. It's not who you would think.
No. It's not Michael?
Not Michael.
Because with the shoe,
LeBron.
I would have thought Michael
Not
would
LeBron.
make
Wow.
unbelievable amount of money.
Guy who went crazy last night.
I don't know who went crazy last night. Steph
Curry.
Oh, yeah.
Only 4 athletes to ever eclipse $100
It
million.
would have taken me a while to get to Steph.
Yeah, but that makes sense.
Speaking of Steph, Golden State 126, Clippers 121 last night. So the Clippers are out. Golden State will play Phoenix for the 8th seed to see who gets to play Oklahoma City in the first round of the playoffs.
Did you lose on purpose?
Well, it doesn't.
Either way, you're going to get a loss, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Enjoy your L, right?
Well, you're either going to lose the play-in game or the series.
If you lose the playing game, you're out of the playoffs.
Yeah, and if you win the play-in game,
you're going to be out of the playoffs. Yeah, you're right.
Well, let's get 2 home games.
Curry had 35. It was a come-from-behind win. He was unbelievable in the fourth quarter again. Kristaps Porzingis, did you even know he was a Warrior?
Yeah, I saw him follow a 3-throw dunk.
He had 20 last night. Kawhi Leonard, they held him scoreless for a long time. He finished with 21. Darius Garland, 21 as well for the Clippers in a losing cause.
Did you see Kawhi's quote?
No.
They asked him after the game about his future, and he came out and he said, well, I want to cry about this one a little bit first, then I'll decide later.
Well, he would have said, well, I'm trying to figure out how many games I want to play next year.
Right.
Can I skip my golf and get to the Reds game at 12:40?
No, you can't. Philadelphia beat Orlando 109-97.
Yeah, you can, Tony.
You don't want to skip golf
No,
to
I'm
go
not
watch the
skipping
Reds. Philly will now play Boston in the first round of the playoffs. Orlando gets another chance here. That's the beauty of the 7 versus 8 game. You get another chance. Orlando will play Charlotte in Orlando for the number 8 seed. That winner will play Detroit in the first round. Tyrese Maxey, 31 points last night. He was really good for Philadelphia. VJ Edgecombe, the rookie, 19 points and 11 rebounds.
He's good, man.
For Philly. Joel Embiid did not play. He had a I didn't know he had an emergency appendectomy.
I forgot all about
just
that,
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he's trying to get back as soon as he can. Desmond Bain, 34 in the loss for Orlando. Banchero didn't play particularly well last night. But our Magic, Tony, trying to stay alive Friday night against Charlotte. We still got the Magic. I don't know if it's good for us or not.
I don't know. We got to get Banchero playing better, don't we?
Boy, isn't that the truth? All right, back into the portal. Scooter, the Indiana Hoosiers are ranking pretty high right now in the portal.
They're killing it, both football and basketball.
They got Aiden Sherrill last night from Alabama.
Yeah.
One of the top
Another big
bigs
guy.
in the portal, 6'10 sophomore. He averaged 11 points, 6 rebounds, 2.2 blocks per game. Former McDonald's All-American. This is a big pickup
It's
for
a
Indiana.
big pickup. And you know what? All that money they made from winning the national championships, they're putting some of it into basketball.
Do you think D-Rock called up Kurt and asked to borrow a little money? Kurt, can I borrow a little
Honestly,
money?
I think D-Rock probably just looked at what Illinois did last year, because if you think of Yigatoglu, 7'2", throw Sherrill in there as well, 6'11", I mean, they're going to be a big team. They've gotten some really big guards as well. I'm excited.
They are going to be a big team. They should be
I thought you gave up on Indiana basketball.
much more competitive than they were this past year.
Tony, just because I'm talking positively about them doesn't mean I believe and bought back in. I've still given up.
Come on, Scooty.
One day I'll be really happy again.
It's going to happen in it, Scoot.
It is.
When's that going to happen?
Maybe not in my lifetime.
I thought that about football about 4 years ago.
That's true.
I don't know how close we are to another break. I haven't even looked.
3 minutes.
Before I take another break here, Scoots, tailgating has been banned outside Gillette Stadium for the World Cup matches.
What?
So if you're going to pay $5,000
$5,000 for your ticket
for a ticket, and you're going to pay probably $500 to park in the Gillette Stadium parking lot, don't bring your grills, don't bring your coolers, no tailgating.
I guess you tailgate down the street and then drive in and park.
If I'm paying that much money, I'm doing whatever I damn well please.
You're right.
What are they doing? Why are they doing this? What's the point?
You know how those countries go at each other.
They are determined to make this the most unpopular sporting event in American history. It's laughable right now what the World Cup people are outlawing at all of these venues. You should be doing everything you can, and I know it's the world sport. I get it. But if you're going to put it in America and you're going to expect Americans to pay these kind of prices for these tickets, then you better give a little bit and let them enjoy the damn World Cup.
Put the bands out there and the keg parties and all that good stuff.
I wouldn't pay $100 for a World Cup ticket, much less $5,000 or $10,000. I've heard $10,000.
That's for the final.
For some of these, but it's one game.
Yeah,
I wouldn't pay $100 for a soccer.
No, you're not a soccer guy.
I'm not.
Right. And John, there's going to be a lot of people come in from other countries.
If we were in England, I would understand it. But we're not. We're not in Germany. We're not in France.
But, John, there's millions and millions of people here that are diehard.
We're not in
soccer.
Mexico. We're in the United States, and we would rather watch Eli Manning throw a football than Ronaldo kick a football.
Go in the Highlands on Saturday morning when they open some of these bars.
Look, I'm grumpy old man.
There's thousands of soccer fans in this city.
I don't understand it. I never will. Well, I shouldn't say never. Maybe someday I'll understand.
It's a beautiful game when it's played right.
John would have been a great goalie.
Big fat goalie. That was my nickname in high school. No, that was Monica Geller. Remember that? What was your nickname in high school? Big fat goalie. Oh, I love Friends. Friends was a great show. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Birthday's coming up. I'll give you another Max Pack. I'll try to win 2 out of 3 again. Why not? Seems to be the best I can do. All that and more. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X. on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter. Final segment of the week. M&M Cartage hotline is closed.
Shut it down.
I almost kept it open there. That would have been a huge.
Got to get a door slamming right behind Scooter when he says that.
Slamming door. That would be awesome.
Shut it down.
You yell, shut it down, and then we hear a slamming door.
It's a great band name, Slamming Door.
Here we go.
Slamming
anything.
Gameday Men's Health text line is still open, 414-1450. Scooter, would you do us the honor
Absolutely.
of going over today's text line?
48 Andalese says Sonny Werblin signed Joe Namath for $400,000, hastening an end to the bidding wars between AFL and NFL.
Sonny Werblin. There's a name you don't hear a lot.
Right?
Yeah. Weeb Eubanks was there.
Joe Namath was worth it back in the day, by the way.
Another texter says, guys, portal analogy, U of L and IU are eating at the adult table and UK is at the kids table.
Right. Yeah, but it's still early.
Right now, that's true.
That is the truth.
A couple of gets here. Who's the kid they're trying to get? The other guard?
The kid from Furman.
Wilkins?
Alex Wilkins. And Donnie Freeman, the kid from Syracuse that they're hot after, who averaged like 16, 17 a game. So
And to be honest, we won't know anything till November.
We won't know anything.
We're not going to know.
What happens if they get Stokes and Freeman? Then they're doing great. If they don't get either, then.
But that doesn't mean it's going to succeed.
If Jack,
no, it has
that's why I
to do
said we
with
won't
it.
know anything
Exactly.
till November. If Jack Karazinski averages 22 at Northwestern, hey, hell of a pickup.
If he averages 4, it's not a good
exactly.
pickup.
We don't have any idea. Scooter?
Patrick also texted in, says,
here we go.
Here's what needs to happen for your Edmonton Oilers tonight after my Golden Knights won the division.
Whatever.
Vancouver, got to beat Vancouver tonight.
If the Oilers lose to Vancouver tonight, then they would play against Colorado in the first round.
We don't want that.
Oilers would face Los Angeles if the Stanley Cup playoffs start today.
Then that's what we want.
You want to stay away from Colorado.
Yes, absolutely.
Oilers lost an OT to him, not shootout.
He also says he will be playing in an APA 9-ball extravaganza skill level up in Indianapolis starting tomorrow 4:30. Good luck,
Let us
Patrick.
know Monday how you do.
Good luck.
Man, I wish I didn't have something to do this weekend.
What if he ever plays
I'm
against
still
my
not
guy?
going.
I wonder if he ever plays against my guy Jack Bell. I know Jack Bell's a big.
He's
so?
probably listening. If he does, he'll probably
He'll know.
text and let us know.
Here's a text I don't understand. Is there a Thundernator this year? Haven't heard anything.
Thundernator. It's got to have something to do with thunder, which they're close. Public service announcement here from Tony Burke. 2nd Street Bridge is
It's
closed.
already closed. 9:30 this morning.
That's a nightmare for me.
Closed for the weekend, so don't try to beat the toll, because
Yep.
you ain't beating the toll unless you go.
Unless you're going a
64.
long
Gotta
way
go
around.
a super long way.
So I don't know what Thundernator is.
Me neither.
You're going to pay more in gas than you're going to pay to cross the bridge.
That's a good point.
Just eat it and cross the bridge. Is that it?
That's it.
All right, man. Let's do birthdays.
Let's do birthdays.
You can always tell when he wasn't quite ready. You know, you can just tell when
He
Scooter
was
wasn't
pumped up, and all of
he
a
was
sudden the
ready.
air went out of the sail.
last show of the week, and then birthdays. Damn it.
I was ready. I was just elongating a little bit.
Yeah,
Anya-
good job, Scoot.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Who? Anya?
Anya Taylor-Joy
I feel like I know her.
is 30 years old today. Certainly you know her, Scooter.
That's a lot of words.
What's she
I just
from?
put in Taylor Joy.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
I've seen her.
She was in the Queen's Gambit.
Oh, yeah. Great show.
She's up and comer, man. She's
Might surprise you with this.
good actress.
Going 1.5.
The menu, the split.
She was-
I don't. Oh, Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders, yeah. 1.5?
1.5.
I watched the Peaky Blinders
Really?
movie just recently.
Yeah.
Did you lose your eyesight?
I mean, she's entirely too skinny. There's something off about her face. I'm not Anya Taylor-Joy.
Scoot, have you ever watched The Queen's Gambit?
No.
That's excellent.
I can't
man.
imagine.
Have you seen it, John?
No.
Oh, it's awesome.
I can't imagine why women don't listen to this show. But anyway,
They do.
Scooter
We get a
gave
few.
Scooter's giving out 1.5. Sadie Sink from Stranger Things. She played Max.
Yes, she did.
Right?
Played it well.
I know who Max is.
24 today. She's young.
She is you.
They
Scooter?
started that show when they were little
24-year-old Sadie Sink now.
I'll go 2.
All right, I'm going to try to
kids. He
raise.
sounded disappointed.
I'm
He
just-
I am
I-
disappointed.
I'm going to try to raise the bar here. Tony, she was in Sea of Love. She was in The Fan. She was in Ocean's 13. Ellen Barkin 72 today.
She was in
What's the show?
Animal Kingdom. I watched.
Animal Kingdom show.
Animal Kingdom's awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
Ellen
That's a good
Barkin,
show.
72.
Ellen Barkin will go
back in her 30s.
Yeah, back in the 30s, or back in the 30s, back in her
He
30s. We'll go 3.5.
Okay, I think that's fair. That's a good one. I like that. Martin Lawrence is 61 today from the TV show Martin. And he's
Bad Boys.
Bad
What's
Boys,
he gonna
Bad
do?
Boys, yeah. And a stand-up comedian, too. Martin Lawrence, 61 today. Charlie Chaplin,
Oh, Chuck.
born on this date in 1889. Silent film star Charlie Chaplin.
Horrible mustache.
You can tell it's too Hitler-like.
Horrible.
You can tell I don't have a lot of good birthdays today. John Cryer is 61. Tony, you like 2.5 Men.
Oh, I think it's hilarious.
Never saw
I
it.
watched the clips. Charlie Sheen's got to be in it.
Never saw one
Charlie
episode.
Sheen's great.
He's a much better looking dude with his bald head.
Who, Cryer?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a weird-looking dude.
Like, he looks like he would hop on a Harley and just be a bad dude.
Those old movies when he was young,
He was in Pretty in Pink.
he always has kind of weird looking, wasn't he?
Yeah. Chance the Rapper, 33 today.
The rapper.
I don't know what he does for a living.
I think he raps.
That's a joke. That's sarcasm.
I was going to look it up.
So was my answer.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is 79
Well,
today.
Cinder.
Roger Murdoch from Airplane.
That's one of the funniest lines.
They're your old man that drank Walton and Lanier up and down the court for 48 minutes. Kareem
Isn't Roger
Abdul-Jabbar.
Murdoch the guy that killed his family down in South
No,
Carolina?
that's not Rupert.
Robert Murdoch.
Robert Murdoch. No, Roger Murdoch, the character from Airplane, came way before Robert Murdoch, or they wouldn't have named him Roger Murdoch. 79 today, the greatest center of all time, or is that Wilt? Or is that Shaq?
I think it's Kareem.
Yeah, I think so. Luol Deng, former Duke Blue Devil, is 41
The
today.
Dinger?
Played for the Bulls for a long time.
Yep.
Wendell Carter did not have a good birthday present last night.
That mask.
As the Magic lost, he is 27 today.
Who's he dating? He's dating somebody. big.
Really?
Angel Reese. That's right.
Well, who's Bam dating?
Asia Wilson.
Asia Wilson got paid last
She
night.
did.
$3
$5 million.
3 years, $5 million. The largest. It doesn't sound like a lot when you compare it to other sports. Largest WNBA contract in the history of the league, which is still they're hemorrhaging money, man. That league cannot make it unless the NBA.
Well, the NBA's funded.
The NBA just keeps funding it, I guess. Saying, well, we got money to burn. Here you go. Jordan Hulls,
There you go.
former Indiana Hoosier, Bloomington native,
I liked him.
He was a shooter.
36 years old today. How does that make you feel? He's 36.
Pretty old.
Former New England coach, current North Carolina coach, Bill Belichick is 74 today.
That's it.
Yep, now only 42 years older than his girlfriend.
Didn't they break
52
up?
years old. I don't know.
He's hanging out at the fraternity, at the sororities now.
He's sitting on his yacht waiting for another girl to come up and hang out with him.
Thought they broke up.
I think they did.
74 today. Former San Francisco Giant manager, Texas Ranger manager, 4-time World Series champion manager, Bruce Bochy, 71 today. He walks like he's 96, but he's 71 today. Third, you want a home run for tonight, Scooter?
Let's do it.
Third baseman for the Arizona Diamondbacks, former Cardinal, Nolan Arenado,
Ooh, okay.
Hit a home run the other night.
35 today.
Man, he was struggling.
He was. He had a bomb the other night.
But I tell you what, he can play third base, man.
He can pick them.
Ah,
And anytime, there are two guys that every time they come up and throw it, I know it's going right to the first baseman. It's never a bad throw. Him and Matt Chapman, who we saw the other night.
man.
They are never committing a throwing.
It's so easy, too.
Arenado, 35 today. Jim Lonborg, former Philadelphia
Lonborg.
Philly back in the day.
And Red
84
Sox.
today. Right-handed pitcher. And former linebacker Jonathan Vilma, who's on ESPN some now, is 44 today.
Was he 51?
His number?
Yeah.
That sounds right. I think he was a
51's correct.
He was a University of Miami guy as well. So those are your birthdays for today.
I do have a couple updates on the text line.
Go.
Patrick Murphy lets us know he has not played against Bell, and then a couple
Because
different
he'd lose.
different people text in and said a thunder. What was it? Thundernator.
Sunday.
Yeah, what's Thunder?
That's the person that hits the fireworks button.
Oh. No.
Okay. Yeah.
They get to turn the key.
Don't they have like a celebrity every year do that?
No, somebody wins that.
Oh, you win it.
Yeah.
How do you win it? I want to win that.
John, you can't win if you don't play.
That's right. That's what they say.
That's why I gamble. That's my philosophy completely, Tony. Thank you.
You get to win every once in a while, huh?
All right, the Max Pack has a sponsor, y'all.
Chad Hennessy.
Max Pack brought to you by Chad Hennessy with InsureMax, proudly serving the Louisville area for over 25 years. Call Chad Hennessy at InsureMax today for all your insurance needs, 479-4085. Well, we don't have any NBA.
Nope, not
tonight,
till tomorrow.
But I'm going to have to go ahead and pick them because we don't have a show tomorrow.
Oh, man. So you're on top
you see
of
what I did there?
I'm sitting here looking at the spreads.
All right, here we go. Why not?
There's only one spread. What I got?
The games are Friday.
I got the Charlotte-Orlando game. I don't have a spread on the Phoenix.
Let me see
Golden
here.
State.
No, I got one.
Did good.
Yeah, Charlotte and Orlando, that's 7:30. Remember, both these games are on Amazon here. Winner of the Charlotte-Orlando game is the 8th seed. The loser is eliminated. Orlando is a 3.5-point underdog at home to Charlotte. The question I would ask is why?
Because they think Charlotte's good.
Evenly matched teams
Records
here, I would think.
Records are one game apart.
Now, LaMelo Ball did not get suspended. He got a $35,000 fine for the tripping incident against Bam Adebayo, which knocked Adebayo out of the game and ultimately knocked Miami out of the playoffs the other night.
Did he pay that out of his wallet?
Out of his Big Baller brand shoe endorsement deal.
$35,000
was the fine. He also got reprimanded and don't do it again kind of thing. I'm going to take Orlando on the points here just because they're at home.
Yeah.
It's an elimination game. I think they're evenly matched teams. Vegas probably knows Charlotte's the better team here. That's why the spread's the way it is. I'm going against Vegas here. I'm taking Orlando plus 3.5. Golden State at Phoenix. This game in Phoenix now, 10 o'clock on Amazon. 2.5 is the number. Phoenix is favored. Look, Clippers were favored last night. Steph Curry is Steph Curry. He's back. He could have easily sat the rest of the year out. Steve Kerr said in his postgame presser last night, now you see why a guy like that doesn't just take the rest of the year off.
And Porzingis is playing too.
I'm taking Golden State in the 2.5 there. So
Don't forget about your boy Draymond.
Draymond had a big defensive play at the end of that game, believe it or not.
4 steals.
Got a big steal late in the game to sort of help them in the comeback effort there. So there you go. Orlando plus 3.5, Golden State plus 2.5. I'm taking the points on Friday night. Baseball today. I hate to stay on the Reds bandwagon here, Scooter, but
Hey, it's working. Let's go.
But Chase Burns is pitching today.
Keep rolling, Johnny.
Chase Burns is pitching against Landon Raup.
Who?
Or Rupp. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's 2-1 with a 3.21. Burns did not have a good outing his last time.
No.
But he is 1-1, 331 earned run average, 1240. What do they used to call these, Tony?
Businessman special.
Businessman special. Why do they call it that, Scooter?
Because you can get off work and go.
You take your
do
lunch.
business meeting.
You take your lunch and you
don't
go to the
back
ball
to
game.
work.
It's a businessman's meeting. 1240 today. I'm going to go ahead and take the Reds here again.
Yeah.
They've been good to me 2 nights in a row. Don't get off that bandwagon.
Break out the brooms.
Break out the brooms. Listen to him, Tony.
Over and under 8.
Over.
These day games always seem to go a little lower, and I think that's why it's 8. All right, our teams last night, Cubs beat the Phillies 11-2. That's 2 wins in a row for the Chicago Cubs.
They were the underdog last night.
On fire. Tony's Rangers got beat in Sacramento last night. The A's beat them 6-5, and, of course, we know what Scooter's Reds did.
Red Sox finally won a game.
Red Sox, Jim across the hall here. Your Red Sox with a nice 9-5 win over Minnesota. 5 runs at the bottom of the 9th if you didn't stay up for it. San Diego beats Seattle 7-6. That is the Mariners' 5th win in a row.
Did you say the Pirates and the Reds are tied?
They are for first place.
Yes,
Do you
they
know who is, without looking, who's in first place in the American League East? Anybody? AL East, first place.
I'm going to say the Yankees.
Orioles.
Tampa Bay Rays have won 5 straight, and they lead the division.
Wow.
Bet you didn't know that.
Nope.
No show tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Talk to you Monday. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big Action.